Mashable पे ये क्योंकि मैं झूठ नहीं बोलता, मैं हूँ ऋषि कपूर।
And this is me, Aurelius Coutinho, from the largest possible space in the new Hyundai Verna.
यार 528 लीटर। तो यही रुक, यहीं से रिव्यू करते हैं।
नहीं यार नहीं, it's not really that comfortable.
बैठ रहे। अरे बहुत कंफर्टेबल लग रहा है यार।
नहीं यार, I really need to.
अरे बैठ, मैं पानी भिजवाता हूँ। रुक यार, रुक खाना भिजवाता हूँ। Welcome to a car that looks like a sports car. इसकी एक बहुत पुरानी लेगेसी है। लोग इसके बहुत बड़े फैंस हैं। इस सेगमेंट ने इसने बहुत मतलब ऐसे रूल किया है एक और गाड़ी के साथ, होंडा सिटी के साथ compete करते हुए। और लोगों को मैं पूछता हूँ कि ये गाड़ी तू लेगा, तो बोलते हैं this is the Hyundai Verna 2023. This is the 1.5 liter turbo finished in red and Ori.
This is the DCT version. I'm not going to be doing the review from the boot.
अरे वो looking so comfy over there यार। क्या है यार इसका?
It's a big boot. I need to be at the driver's seat. I probably need to be at the passenger seat, talking and discussing this car with you, and not in the boot space.
I was gonna set up a date for you over there.
There? That sounds interesting. There's actually place for two. 528 liters is quite enough room there. Possible kidnap.
Yeah, if you're like working for the mafia, you might just like it. There's also a lot of space inside, which was earlier not there in the Verna. That and a lot of good other things that we're going to speak about. हम उसके बारे में बात करने वाले हैं और ही हमारे पसीना पहले पहुंचेंगे। देखो दादा,
Could you?
लड़का मेरा पतला हो रहा है।
To start with,
yes.
Since you're starting at the front, that's the first thing that I hate.
Yeah, na?
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Like everything about the front is so nice, and then you have this slapped on key. It's like that unwanted branding that you have on the t-shirt that says that this is the brand of the t-shirt.
Correct.
But the t-shirt is looking really nice on you.
Yes.
Until you start seeing that branding.
You're absolutely right. Right analogy, Mr. Aurelius. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the front grille. मैं तो बैठ ही जाता हूँ because this is a big talking point. Everybody has a very polarizing view on this. Some people love it, some people hate it. मुझे ऐसा बोलना है कि अगर आपको डिसाइड करना है कि ये कैसी दिखती है, इसे एक बार इन पर्सन देखो. I can't make up my mind. You tell me.
The end-to-end DRL that it has on the front.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's because of the DRL. It sort of gives an illusion that there are no headlamps. These are the headlamps.
Correct.
Because there's a small ridge here.
Correct.
Because of the bonnet as well.
And there are these aerodynamic kind of facets that they've made to the lower front bumper, जो कि अच्छे लगते हैं. मेरा favorite part of this front end is the front parking sensors. I always tell car manufacturers, एक दो जो है आप कम फीचर्स दे दो, लेकिन फ्रंट सेंसर्स दो. जब एक लंबी या बहुत ऊंची गाड़ी होती है, जब आप एक बहुत टाइट टर्न मार रहे होते हो या कहीं पार्क कर रहे होते हो, फ्रंट पार्किंग सेंसर्स एक मतलब ऐसे भगवान के ऐसे आशीर्वाद के रेस की तरह आते हैं.
So that you don't hit a curb, I think that will be very important.
That will be very important. Also in the Honda City, ये जो सिस्टम है पूरा कैमरा बेस्ड है.
Correct.
और ये रेडार बेस्ड है, तो रात को it will work really nicely.
And look at the front grille, dusty. Yeah, let's move to the side of the car.
Let's do this.
Independent man.
Oh, I took 4 seconds to get up also. All right. A lot of people have told me that the black rims look really nice, but they could have been finished better. मतलब ये थोड़ा ऐसा वो प्लास्टिक ही लग रहा है.
Like if it was me and this was my car, I would have had them in matte black. They've done it. So we're getting this out of the factory.
Correct.
So that's nice, but maybe powder coated black like they had in the boot for the main inside finish.
Correct. एक अच्छी sporting looking car पे एक अच्छा matte black rim जो है, it looks like
वो थोड़ा rich sporty feel आ जाता है. ऐसा नहीं कि overall it's nice to have. It could have just been better. I mean, you all have worked so much on the car, Hyundai. I mean, can't miss out on the rims. That's like the most important thing. That changed the whole look of the car.
I like the sloping roof line. That's the first thing I'd seen. The side profile is my favorite profile to see the car. And a lot of people have been saying that ki space nahi hai. You take a 6.5 foot insan, which is not the average Indian height, and if you try to measure that,
6'1".
yes, it's not fair on the car. हम दोनों के लिए अंदर headroom है. थोड़ी देर में आपको दिखाएंगे.
Let's do it right now.
Let's do it right now.
After you, sir. Since he's taller.
Evening. All right, I'm sitting here. From what I can see, this is Auri's driving position. यहाँ पर मेरे पास काफी headroom है. If I'm looking at the shoulder room, अगर मेरे size के और एक इंसान यहाँ बैठेगा तो एक बच्चे के लिए जगह बचेगी. But I think
2 people can sit comfortably like here.
Yeah. I like the seat positioning. It's not very knees up. Under thigh support is fair. It's not great.
It's slightly sloped,
yes.
because of which you're getting that under thigh support.
Correct.
They have thought of it well.
Yes. After so long, we are actually reviewing a full-on sedan. I'm really liking it, Auri. The sedans are dying, and I love this car. The last Verna I didn't buy. It used to look sexy. It used to be very nice. The engine was very good, but the leg space in the back seat was just dismal. ये बहुत ही अच्छा है. ये मेरे को अच्छा लग रहा है.
So at the end of this video, you might just, depending on how this goes, you might just end up buying one.
That's the first
you might consider.
I told Auri कि Auri give me reasons to not buy this car. And he said, even I don't have any. By the end of this video, I will tell you whether I will buy this car with my own money.
Let's come to my house here. What I'm gonna 8 bags in there.
Yes.
They're saying that this Verna has a reinforced body, but from the looks and feels of it, the way it is squishy inside, this is all crumple zones, huh? Okay, crumple zones.
Crumple zones.
This is way softer than what I've felt for any other cars.
It is. It may be a crumple zone, but it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence.
No, it does not. And that's everywhere. You go here, you go here. There,
Oh.
that's
Zakir Hussain table ke saath. So I'll tell you what I've noticed, Auri. So Hyundai was beaten by Maruti over years and years together about how more fuel efficient the Marutis were. And they've achieved that by having lighter cars. And this is my personal theory. Kisi ko nahi pasand ho to aap please comment mein mujhe gaali mat
No,
dijiye.
you know what? I'll have a very strong opinion on that as well.
Yahi pehle gaali dega. The chassis overall and the platform is pretty decent to take an impact. But I think because it's become lighter, it's become more fuel efficient or claimed to be so.
So now the weight test or pressure test is not really looking that promising.
It's not good. Let's roll. Sometimes the heat gets to us, guys. This is the first thing I want to tell about the car. The AC is quite powerful. Although I like the vent placement in my end line a little bit. Oh, those are some hard rumbles that we went on. The car could take it.
How do you like the car, but otherwise?
But ये मेरे को अच्छा लग रहा है. This also has auto start stop.
Yeah.
Yep. I just discovered.
It has an auto start stop. It has an auto hold function as well.
Auto
So you
hold
don't have to keep your foot on the brake.
Correct.
The ADAS level 2, I tried it out. So in my introduction video, when I first drove the car, when Hyundai had invited us, I started with my hands folded.
Oh my word.
Yeah. So it does alert you that you need to hold the steering back after a couple of seconds.
Yes. What I like about this car is there is a certain city lightness that I'm already feeling. Ki boss, haan, aaram se chalani ho to this is a great car. But the problem is the 160 horsepower engine, the 158 to be precise. मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि वो waste हो जाएगा because steering feedback उतना नहीं आएगा. But we'll try. Do you want me to put it in sports?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Oh yeah. Yes, the heft is
Yeah.
slightly. The sharp mind would understand that the heft immediately comes in. Even I think the way the car is holding its gears, वो थोड़ा सा aggressive.
Yeah, it's holding each gear for a longer time.
Correct.
It's revving
Correct. There are such great DCDs coming in the market. There's Tata's.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you. The last time when we were driving a Scorpio, our tracking car could not keep up.
I'm going
Would you
so
please
slow.
give them a chance to record us while we are driving?
I'm going so slow. Look, they're right next to us. Oh, I see some blind spot detection also.
Yes, it does have blind spot detection. Right now, it will only mark that there's a car next to you, so you got to be careful.
Correct.
Once the car passes it there, it's intermittently. Oh, there's a bike there. That's not like the car's already passed.
So it works.
Definitely works.
It works.
The only place where I sort of lose confidence in the car is where the build quality is, like on the exterior, those panels.
Yes.
We have to wait for that. But then the center console, heck, I'm going to record this.
Yes, let's do that. Yes.
So since we have the two cameras recording there, this is my foot and it's actually moving the center console. Yeah. But then the displays are nice.
They're very nice.
They are inclined or angled towards the driver a little, but still even I as a co-passenger can still, navigate and operate through things.
Correct.
It's responsive. I love the new displays. I love the new interface.
Correct.
There it is. The ADAS.
Yes.
Stay in your lane,
Stay in your lane.
Mr. Rishi, please.
Ori, tell me something. But have you cornered in this car? Must take them full speed types.
Yeah. See, the car is wide. Okay. It has a wider wheelbase.
I understand.
And we can't just ignore all of those things. All the digital displays and button controls are gone. So we have touch buttons now. So you really have to take your eyes off. I miss those buttons because once you knew where those were, you could just push them. But I sort of like this.
You like it? It's clean.
It's clean. It's minimalistic. So you flick of a switch, you have what you need. And quite honestly, you have the same controls on your steering wheel.
Yes.
How many times would you actually switch from the AC mode to the infotainment mode here?
Not really.
It's only the passenger will do it.
Yes. You make a good case, umpire Coutinho. स्टीयरिंग फीडबैक मुझे ठीक लग रहा है, डिस्क ब्रेक्स मुझे ऑलरेडी मिल रहे हैं।
एक चीज कर सकता है,
क्या कर सकते हैं?
स्टीयरिंग व्हील चेंज कर दे यार। I don't like the steering wheel at all. It feels it's upside down.
Upside down, I know.
Otherwise, how do you like the seats?
I'm a wide man. I am somebody that is so wide on which you can, आप मेरे ऊपर है ना पिक्चरें दिखा सकते हो।
नहीं, but बोल सकते हैं is because there is good amount of space improvement is because I have good amount of space here.
Yes, so do I.
There is good amount of space between the both of us.
Yes.
The lights here.
Ambient lights, yes. Look at this.
चला चाहिए 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 चल चाहिए चाहिए. That's
Yeah.
unnecessary. This is instead of this, had they given us a nice trim line over here, which ran over the edge,
better.
that would have looked way better than this. The music system on this is really good.
The Bose sound speaker system
It's beautiful.
My N-Line is 16 lakh rupees and it does not have adjustable seat belts. It's just,
This one has.
yeah, it does. In spite of being like about 4.5 lakhs expensive than my car, this also is a bigger car. It's a segment above. It has a 1.5 liter turbo instead of a 1 liter engine.
I don't feel that the ADAS is that usable in India is because I had a rickshaw who cut in and the car just jammed the brake. When I knew, I could see him.
अच्छा एकदम जोर से लगा?
जोर से. And the problem is in India, everybody is like half a feet away from each other. Like I've turned off the feature right now. Just for some other person's safety. Like, you know, suddenly he's riding and then next moment you notice he's sitting on the sunroof asking me, hey, how's your day today?
So we've been driving it for about 12 kilometers now. Right now, we are seeing on board, and I'm very surprised with this big engine. I've been a little light except for one patch. 15.6 is what I'm seeing right now.
I don't think that's bad. And I think that'll improve even more.
This, for the size of the engine, for the power that this engine stores in it, 160 horsepower ke liye chumma hai. But you have a little complaint about the material that is used.
Why? It's like everywhere you all have tried to put in the good bits, and then like this material that you all have used, I don't like this is because this reminds me of the older cars. These interiors get dirty way faster, especially for the kind of environment we are in. So it's just me pretending to be on a bumpy patch now. Because we're not feeling it on this car. So this is how it feels in normal other cars. Just to give you all a perspective. We tried your phone for wireless charging, and it's a very snug fit. And this is the first wireless charger that I've seen which is so nicely put, where usable है.
Usable.
But why isn't a wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay?
I hate that.
That could have been such a good combination.
Correct. एकदम phone रख दिया, आप भूल गए हो. These screens are really good. They can make the most of
Android Auto and
Apple CarPlay.
There are options for ports. There's a micro USB here, as in a Type-C here, there's a full-size USB. There are two Type-Cs at the back. So, do we say this is a good car or a bad car?
I think this is a car that can give takkar to Honda City. Some people will still love the Honda City because, well,
that's a Honda.
This is a good car. This is worth considering. अगर आप एक sedan लेने जा रहे हैं और Honda City के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, Slalom के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, प्लीज इसे तबीयत से टेस्ट ड्राइव कीजिए. इसको बहुत देर तक घूर के देखिए, फिर आपको शायद पसंद आने लगे.
Yeah, and check out all the color options that they have.
Oh yeah, दोनों अच्छे हैं.
Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and if there are any cars in particular that you guys want us to review specifically, leave that in comment.
हाँ, मैं करूँगा.